Welcome to episode 1 of Meet the Venue, where we chat with some of the best local venues you can catch CLUless along with other awesome live music. On this episode, we sit down with Mike and Ashley, owners of the historic Sullivans in Belleville, Illinois. Hello, CLUless fam. We're hanging out today with Mike and Ashley from Sullivan's in Belleville, and we just want to talk a little bit about the place and get the vibe of everything and just share a little bit more about this place with you guys. I am Clu, and welcome to Meet the Venue. And we had a show here I guess 2 weekends ago, and it was awesome. Thank you again for having us. We had a blast. It was awesome. We were out here in your courtyard area. It was a beautiful night. Tell me a little bit about the history of Sullivan's and like this location and everything.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so we've heard a lot of stuff, honestly. We just became familiar with the bar in November, December of last year.
Yeah.
2022. So, yeah, it's always been by the railroad tracks. Actually, a lot of the parking lot used to be owned by the railroad.
Oh.
So, I guess, starting with now, moving backwards, the previous owner, Stephen Sullivan, that's where the name Sullivan comes from. He owned it for about, I think it was 20 years. Before that, it was side tracks with the train tracks right here. The building is from the 1890s.
I was gonna say, because it's historic. This is a historic
originally
spot.
was a house that had like an actual patio, like an out front deck.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just
And
kind of
then-
shotgun
Yeah.
down this way. Yeah, and even the pool table in there, some of the people are saying that's from the 1800s as well.
I mean, that is a really cool,
Yeah.
old school looking piece of furniture.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. And so as far as kind of like your vision, obviously you want to do more live music. You want to have more, kind of not events per se, but just bringing music back and kind of tell us a little bit more about that, because
Sure.
it's a cool vision.
Yeah, so I guess first of all, I should say, we're both, well, I'm 35 now, 36, and I started playing music probably when I was 15 and was in bands for a long time. So, I kind of approach it from a musician first angle versus, owning a business
guy.
and wanting to bring in stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. We do a lot of originals and, cover bands as well. And just trying to, our start was like coming in maybe every Friday and Saturday. And then we also do an open mic night on Tuesdays.
That was another thing that was really cool, is like doing like the open mic thing. Because you guys had, like you said, like this used to be a house, and there's up in the front, there's like the little staging area and everything like that, and that's kind of where you do the open mics typically.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yep. That was the old patio. And
yeah,
then
I was gonna say, because it's like, there's like a little spot on the wall you can kind of see. So.
Yep. So that's enclosed now, but yeah, that's where the open mic night is. It's like a little stage, but we've been kind of wondering if we want to try it out here too, and just bring some people outside for the open mic night.
You guys have really, well, because when you got this place initially, I mean, this wasn't like this at all.
No,
So-
we had this like just rehabbed basically.
Yeah.
So we had to clean it up and bring it back to life, if you will, and so we just want to bring more people out here and enjoy the outdoors. And
because this is a beautiful space. Like, it's really
yeah,
pretty.
we love. This was actually when we were looking at the bars that we wanted to buy. This literally is what made us buy this bar. We saw this and we're like, hands down, this is the one we're getting.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So I definitely think, like, with the live music and the open mics, because everybody likes the open mics, to try out stuff and everything. And having such a serene, like, beautiful space to do that in is really, really awesome.
Yeah.
So I think that that's like something that not every venue has. Like, a lot of places are just indoors, and I mean, that's cool, but it's cool to have something like this too.
Yeah.
I say this from the perspective of musicians that are wanting to come in. Like, not a lot of people have like a strong music background whenever they're in the bar business. Liking music, yes, but not playing. So I actually, I would say within like the past year and a half, I've been learning a lot of classical music stuff, and not only playing classical music, but exploring the history of it. And they used to do this thing called a salon, and they would have like a lot of writers come together, and it would just be like a writers group, and they would show something, whatever. And they had something. I used to live in Nashville before I moved back to Illinois.
Tennessee?
Nashville, Tennessee.
There is a Nashville, Illinois.
There is.
It's not
Not that one, no.
So, okay. just
Not
double
the
checking.
boring one.
The McDonald's there is pretty lit, but other than that, no.
Yeah.
Nashville, Tennessee, for sure. And they do what's called like writers' rooms, a lot of like house stuff to where you'll get invited and like go and play a song.
Yeah, that's a thing.
People will shush you if you talk though. Don't, shh. But anyway, I would, eventually like to bring that kind of culture to this area because, I feel like there could be more of a musician type culture.
I like that. Having a unique perspective, like being a musician and everything, what about this place, and for you as well, like what about this place, other than like the patio, I mean the inside is super eclectic. You guys have some really cool like stuff on the walls.
Yeah, a lot of it's from the previous owners, so the Sullivans.
Yeah.
So they, well, let's see, he's ex-military.
Yeah, he used to be a pilot.
Yeah, and so they traveled the world, really.
Right.
And then his wife, Jackie, got a lot of her, a lot of those pieces just different countries, different cities.
Yeah.
I think Germany, so there, we have, I think it's like 12 taps in there. There's like these, I don't know what you'd call them, they're little vases around the taps.
They're
Those
cool
are from,
looking. I was gonna say, I've never seen that like anywhere. Usually it's just the big metal ugly thing, but these are like fancy, like like old world.
They're from
as a character. And,
for sure.
Yeah. I think they're from Germany.
I think they are
Same
too.
thing. So if you look at the murals on top of the building, they took them because whenever we transferred ownership because they meant a lot to them. But the murals on the front of the building were all pictures that they had inside the bar. I think one or two of them got stolen at one point and then brought back. So
brought back?
Yeah.
Like somebody stole it and brought it back?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, they didn't bring it back out of the kindness of the
Yeah,
heart.
not out of the-
It was retrieved.
They knew who it was.
Yes.
so
Okay,
they
I was
got it
like,
brought back.
well, that was nice. Like,
Yeah, but and then you mentioned like the eclectic stuff. So there's like a voodoo doll in there that scared everybody.
The creepy thing everybody is scared of.
I think people are like 50-50 on it. There's some girls that come in here and be like,
and like,
I would come into Sullivan's more if there wasn't that voodoo doll there.
like that's a silly reason to come in anyway. But,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I do like the taps and like the vase thingy. Like that is really cool. Like that's super different and unique and everything. So is the bar? Do you know? Like is the bar like original? Like from the first owners?
No, that was.
Did you have to like rehab that?
No.
Or?
Well, from the previous owners, the Sullivans, they when they purchased it and it used to be sidetracks, it was kind of like the old like 80s kind of look. Is from my understanding. We've seen a couple pictures of it. Had like booths along the wall and things like that. So they, when they completely remodeled it, they put that bar in there.
Gotcha.
So original to them.
Yeah. But like the floors and everything.
The
is like
floors are
original hardwood and stuff. That's
With
so
the build,
crazy.
That's why they're a little springy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of
Like,
wild. It's
yeah.
kind of wild.
A few license plates on the floor that cover it up.
Oh, hey,
The
that's
holes coming
That's
into the walls,
perfect
but
though.
yeah,
Very,
we
very
like
smart.
the character.
I
of
love
it,
that.
so.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I know sometimes like with the train tracks right there, you see a train rolling on by. Like, do you do any like specials when you hear a train or anything like that?
Well, we're wanting to bring it back.
Yeah. So whenever it was sidetracks, they used to do. See, I've heard some people say a free shot. And then I've heard other people say
that could get
like,
crazy if it's
$1
busy.
shot. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's something that everybody that's a regular here that's been, there's people, I've been coming here since they're 16, whatever.
Oh.
Which we don't have any of that now, you know what I'm
no,
saying?
no, no.
But
Back in the 18 whatevers, or, like,
they're like, we used to come to sidetracks and play pool and you'd get a free train shot and all that. So we're trying to find a way that makes sense for us now to bring that back because a lot of people want it.
People love stuff like that, especially
Yeah.
because it's unique to you guys.
Well, and that is what we're wanting to do. Like, we love Sullivan's as it is, and we didn't want to change much about just how it's ran and the look of it.
Yeah.
But we definitely want to change some things to add in our own flavor.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, you know, they used to have like the shot discount or a shot special when the train would come by, but we haven't implemented that yet because we kind of want to put our own twist on it.
Gotcha, gotcha. But it is coming.
It is coming.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
But once we,
Cool. Very, very cool.
yeah, perfect it, what we want to do with it.
I love that. I think that's the best part about any like locally owned like little business is like you can throw everything you want into it and then create something really cool like what you guys have here. You guys have this awesome old school pool table, and then there's a league on Wednesdays,
Yeah.
and
Wednesday
that's who do you play with though?
Well, so it travels around though, so it's not just here.
Sure.
Yeah.
But there's other bars in the area, so Mojack's would be
Okay.
one.
Okay. So it's like every bar has their little kind of
TR's
League.
has one.
Yeah, have their own league,
cool.
and then they all travel
They
around.
move around. But I actually just joined the team, which is
Did you?
funny enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
yeah.
Well,
I haven't
brush
won.
up those cues. You know?
I haven't won a game yet, but
I mean, it's okay.
We'll get there.
Practice makes perfect.
Right,
so.
exactly.
I love this place. I think everyone's gonna love this place who comes in here. It's super unique. It's got a lot of character. There's been a lot of love dumped into this place.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you can tell just even walking in the door with the outside and everything like that.
Well,
Slapping
one thing to
on.
add right off the bat, we want you guys back.
Oh,
That night was
we
great.
will totally be back. That was a
Yeah.
blast. We had so much fun.
Yeah, you guys were fantastic.
So much fun. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. We love that there's a little spot like this, you know, in our community, and you guys are awesome, and we
Thank you.
appreciate you guys working with us, and just any other events coming up, or looking into starting or anything like that. Like,
Yeah. We kind of dabbled in karaoke a little bit.
Yeah.
So we've done it, we've hosted it on Mondays, and it's done really well.
everyone loves karaoke.
Yeah, and it's just, and
People love
everybody
it.
just sings stupid stuff.
Oh my god,
so,
it's the best part about it. It's
Yeah.
just,
I
it's a big
think-
party, and
It
everyone's
is
singing
and-
along.
Yeah.
You know.
There's no
It
singers
starts
like you.
I
You know
mean,
that like
but-
we're
but-
like we're not going after her.
The cool thing
but,
is that no one cares at karaoke because
Right,
everyone's singing
right.
together.
Yeah.
That's the best part about
Yeah,
it. It's the
true,
best part about
true.
it.
Yeah.
So
What's funny is the last time we did it, it started getting close to like 1 or something like that,
Oh.
and it just turned into a bunch of like parents singing Disney songs because that's all we hear all the time. You know?
like, you know what though? I've definitely been to karaoke nights where it's like it's Disney night,
Yeah.
and nobody's mad.
Yeah.
Everybody's having a good time.
Everybody's having a good time.
Everybody knows
Everybody's
it.
happy.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
Singing
like
along.
how many times you just sing along with Maui and you just can't stop yourself.
Exactly.
It's just a fun time. Everyone's doing it around you. So
Yeah.
so that's very, very cool. So karaoke on Mondays, possibly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are definitely bringing it back. We just don't have the actual official start date, but we
Gotcha.
will. But if
we do
if
now. It's not this Monday, it's the next Monday.
Okay.
Okay, well,
so
And that's with
Monday-
Crystal. Crystal's hosting it.
Oh.
Tuesday night is John Pry that
Okay.
hosts the open mic night.
Okay.
And then usually bands on Friday, sometimes on Saturday.
Cool.
And if they like the Facebook page,
Yes.
we post all that information on the Facebook page.
Excellent.
So,
What?
Sullivan's Belleville.
Sullivan's
yeah,
Belleville
with an
on
apostrophe.
Facebook.
No.
Okay.
Well, the URL is not with it, but yeah.
Well, sure.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Sullivan's ownership style apostrophe.
Yes, because there's a lot of
so-
other pages out there,
Yeah.
you know,
We
that
got-
have our name, but
Yeah.
so we're
Yeah.
trying to like tell everybody exactly how to get to
No, that's
our
perfect.
official page.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
There's
And
at
we-
least 3 of them.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you guys
Thanks for
so
doing
much
this,
for
yeah.
having us out to play. We'll totally can't wait to be back. So everybody, CLUless fam, follow Sullivan's on Facebook. Keep up to date with all the good stuff they have going on. And we'll catch you at another Meet the Venue sometime soon.
Thanks.
Thanks for sticking around, CLUless fam, and clicking the subscribe button for future notifications.